And you know, well, not we don't use they don't use the letters that we use in all countries anyway. France uses only the do re mi system, but it's fixed, so do is always C, and you play in sol, which would be G, or C bemol, that's B flat. And in some country, in Germany, their musical letters include A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. This is G, this is G sharp, and this is A. Oh, we call that A flat and A. And this is B, and this is H, and this is C. That's the German system, and in Austria and Norway, I think, too. So we can't depend on the letters or the solfege. But I think everybody has a mental construct of how things fit together. I'd like to, well, show you the first thing I use the scale for is to find the chords I need in that key. If I do. Now I'm going to play up and down to the fifth note. And I can hear that chord jumping out of there. If I start on the second note, hey, there's another chord. And it doesn't matter if I'm using the melodic style here or going up through each step of the scale, and at each point I go up 5 notes and come back, and the first, third, and fifth of those notes make the chord. And if you go up further, seventh. That's a big chord we need when we're playing in G. And all these notes, rows of notes I'm playing, these are the modes. And there's a mode for every, there's 7 notes in the scale, right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. The do, the octave, the 8th note is a repeat of the first. So we've got 7 notes, and by using this, we can extract a chord for each note in the scale. That's kind of the idea. And so when a G chord is going by, I can play up and down starting at G. If a D 7th chord is going by, that's all the G scale notes. That was the big epiphany for me. Wow, I'm using the G scale notes to play the D chord. But and the A minor and the C and the A minor and all the others, they're all coming out of that same G scale. So that to me made them easier to learn too. And the thing that's happened to me, and it could happen to you too, if you explore and you find something and you know how it sounds on your banjo, then you're going to recognize when you hear somebody else do it. But if they do something that you haven't ever tried, then you're not sure what they're doing. So it's helped my own ear to recognize stuff by playing, making, well, even different types of chords, augmented chords, diminished chords. Once I could play them, then I could recognize when somebody else was using them. And then I could see, well, how are they using them? And maybe I could use them the same way. But if I didn't recognize the type of chord, then there's no way I could use it or understand it. So, anyway, and these modes also places where tunes live. Here's a tune in A minor that I heard a Breton harpist play. Tune, I think, and it's in A minor, but maybe you didn't recognize that all the notes in that tune are from the G scale. If I can play the G scale, my fingers are going exactly the same places that I need to play that tune.
Is it an E minor?
That was in A minor. A minor, using the G scale. Of course, here's one in E minor that I recorded this with David Grisman, and I used my capo to play it in G minor, which was his key on the mandolin, but it sounds like this in E minor. All those notes are almost, except for one or two maybe, they're all in the G scale.